Hello, this is Mr. Stansbury. I'm going to take you through the notes on triangle proportionality theorem. At the end of this, you should be able to say, I can apply the triangle proportionality theorem and its converse. Okay, so the triangle proportionality theorem is if a line parallel to a side of a triangle, so here's the side of our triangle and here's a line that's parallel to this side, intersects the other two sides of the triangle, then the line divides these sides here proportionally. So that means, say, W is to X as Y is to Z. Or you can also set it up as W is to Y as X is to Z, as X is to Z right there. Okay? So we're going to use that info there to solve a problem, if I can get it to work right. Okay, here we go. Clarissa needs to find the distance across the lake shown. The known measurements are shown. What is the distance dA, which is the distance across this gray lake, right? So since we know that these two lines here are parallel, we can use our triangle proportionality theorem to state that. Let's do this. I'm going to say 27.5 kilometers is to 54 kilometers as 29 kilometers is to L for the lake, right? So this was this 27.5 over 54. So this up here, this is the small triangle basically, and then this is the large triangle, and then this is the left side, and this is the right side. So the small left side, 27.4, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So important thing is you just can't take, like, say, this side compared to that side. So it's going to be this side to that, this side to that, or this to that, and this to that. You just can't go across like that, okay? So anyway, so what we want to do now, just like always, I'm going to cross multiply and use that to solve. So we get 27.5 times L is going to equal 29 times 54. Okay. So 29 times 54 gives us 1566. And that's 27.5 L equals that. So divide both sides by 27.5. And we get that L divide by 27.5 gives us 56.945, so we could call that 56.9, and this is in kilometers. That's a large lake. All right, we got one last example to do, but before that, let's do a little comedy break.
I was in Atlanta at the airport waiting for my bag, and this woman asked to take a picture, and I was like, sure, no problem. And she takes out her iPhone, and she just holds it on me. She just holds it on me right there, and I'm just standing there. Shouldn't say anything. I'm just standing there. Finally, I just started smiling on my own. Still nothing. Then I started turning into it to let her know I was ready. I was like, there you go. This is it. Snap it. Finally, I was like, did you get it? Did you get it? She goes like this. She goes, nope, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. She's video recording me from a foot away. Like I'm a panda at the zoo. And then she was like, could you do something? Yeah, how about I sweep your legs out from under you? Watch your hip bounce off the mosaic tile. How about that?
All right. This one here. Given segment RE is parallel to AT, so RE and AT are parallel, so let's mark that. And it's also parallel to IO, which is this one, and it's also parallel to NS, which is this one. These are all parallel lines. Determine each length. Show your work. Okay, so ET is the first one. Let's call this, I'm going to call this little a because that's the problem number that we're going to do. So we got to figure out this one. Okay, so we set up ourselves a little triangle proportionality and away we go. right? So let's do this. We'll do 36 is to 48. 36 is to 48 as 24 is to A. Cross multiply. 36A equals 48 times 24. Let's figure these out here. Okay. 48 times 24 is 1152 equals 36A. Divide both sides by 36, right? And we get that A is by 36, and we get that A is 32. And that's going to be centimeters, right? Everything here is listed in centimeters, so we've got that this is going to be 32 centimeters. Okay, B, A to I, that's this one here. So you can use any one of these sets of proportionalities that you want. So I'm just going to keep using this one. So let's do 36 is to 48. That's going to be the same. Here, let's do this. Let's do this in a different color to make it a little more obvious as to what we're doing. So this is B. So let's do 36 is to 48 as B is to 40. You could have done 24 is to our new one. Over 32 is B is to 40. You could do that as well. But anyway, now we do cross products. This times this is going to equal this times this. So 48B is going to equal 36 times 40. So 48B. Let's see, we've got 36 times 40 gives us 1440. Divide both sides by 48. And we're going to find what B is. So divide by that by 48. And we get B is 30. So AI equals 30 centimeters. Okay? All right, for C, we've got AT. So that's this part here. Now, here's an interesting part of this here. We cannot use the triangle proportionality theorem because that only works for sides as opposed to like these parallel base lines here. So what we got to do instead is use our triangle similarity instead. Okay, so let's do this. 36, we can set this up as 36 is to 48. Oh no, sorry, not 48 because we want it on the bottom. So say 36 is to 27 as, now we need to have this whole side right here, from here all the way down to here. So that's going to be 36 plus 24. So this whole side here, add those together, that's 60. So that's going to be 36 is to 27 as 60 is to C. Okay? If you try doing that another way without having it go for the triangle similarity, if you try using triangle proportionality, it does not work for these parallel sides. So we got to do it this way. Okay? Cross products. So we get 36C equals 27 times 60. Let's see, 60 times 27 gives us 1620 equals 36C. Divide both sides by 36 and we get C. Let's see, divide by 36 and we get that C is 45. So this is 45 centimeters. Okay. All right, next one here, O to S. So this here is going to be D. Okay, so this one we can go back to triangle proportionality theorem, and we're good. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go with 36 is to 48 as, we did the top to the bottom, 12 is to D. Okay, cross products. 36D equals 12 times 48. 576. Divide by both sides by 36. And we get 16. So OS is 16 centimeters. All right, I to O right here. This is E. So again, we cannot use triangle proportionality theorem. We've got to use triangle similarity, right? So we can do 36 is to 27. So this to this is the same as this whole side. So now we got to go from here all the way back. Oops. We're going to go from here all the way back to here with this one here. So we got 36. So these both together are 60 plus B is another 30. So that whole thing is going to be 90 is to E. Cross products. And away we go. So we got 27 times 90 equals 36 E. Okay. So 27 times 90 gives us 2430 equals 36E divided by 36. And we get 67.5. 67.5 centimeters. Okay. And then last one here is N to S. That is F. Again, cannot use, it's one of the parallel sides down here, cannot use triangle proportionality. We got to use triangle similarity. So let's stick with the same stuff we've been doing. Let's do, say, 36. So I'm going to go this long side here since we know everything. 36 is to 27. It's going to be the same thing as 60 plus 30. That's 90 plus 10 is 102. 102 is to side F. Cross products, and we're done. So we got 102 times 27 equals 36F. 102 times 27 equals 2754 equals 36. F divided by 36. And we get that F is going to equal 76.5. So NS is 76.5 centimeters. Okay? All right, that's all there is for triangle proportionality theorem. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in class. Thanks.